Hello YouTube, I'm back with yet another Pixelmator tutorial. This is about uh, having an Instagram-like alternative but for the Mac. An alternative title would have been how to Instagram the crap out of your food without even using Instagram, but that's a tiny bit too long. So anyways, the idea behind this is you can use obviously Pixelmator for this. Um, the update that has been released a few weeks ago, I think, that's update 2.1. If you don't have it already, go to the Mac App Store and download the update. It's pretty awesome. It adds a new way of applying effects, such as vintage effects, which I'm going to show you. I have this image here that I took 2 years ago. I'm just going to drag it onto the Pixelmator icon and it opens it up. You will notice the new effects browser which replaces this filter applying menu here. This is gone. This is now here. I don't think you can bring it back. I think it's pretty good because to bring up the vintage effects, it's right here. You can just drag and drop it onto a picture. This works with any effects like blurring stuff. And yeah, you see you have 8 different presets of vintage effects. One is normal. Then we have Iris, Carnation, Phrygia, Bouvardia, Syringa, Wormwood, and Orchid. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is pretty good, especially if you are like me, you don't have a smartphone, you are like one of the 2 people in the class who don't have a proper smartphone. And by proper smartphone, I mean such things as an iPhone or even a Samsung Galaxy, whatever. No, I still have a phone without a capacitive touch screen, but that's a whole different story. So maybe this is more for people who take really good pictures with a DSLR and want to add vintage effects. No, not only hipsters. I'm not a hipster, but I still like these effects. So let's choose one that looks good in this picture. This is a bit washed out. Okay, it's a sense of the effect here, but I think it destroys the, let's say, meaning of the picture. Let's see what that looks like. A bit too dark. That's a bit better. Warm one. I think that looks good. So I'm gonna pump up saturation a bit so that the color really shines and is really vibrant. And you also have, except for the saturation thing here, you can also adjust the vignette. You can turn the vignette completely off, and you can just bump it up to 100%, which is a bit too much. Let's drop it down to like 70 and click OK. And if you want to change that, you can obviously drag and drop again, and you can. Now this actually makes the effect stronger. So, but that's a bit overdone, so I'm just gonna click cancel. And an example of what it looks like on different pictures. I also have a picture of, what's this? Some rainbow cookies. They look delicious, right? So let me show you this without the effect. There it is without the effect. Now I'm going to reapply it by pressing Shift Command Z. I added a vintage effect. I didn't adjust the saturation because these cookies are already extremely vibrant, and added a vignette, a big vignette, 100%. And this really focuses on this little cookie. And what else I did is applying an effect on a cupcake, and I think this is the best example for the new feature in Pixelmator 2.1. So let me show you this without the effect. This is the original. This with the vintage effect. This is a pretty good example, maybe because it's a very good picture. But you can really see it can do something. And maybe one of the best things here is you are not limited to the crop factor 1 by 1, which I think is completely useless. For example, if you want to use this as a wallpaper, 1 by 1, not really. If you would set that as a wallpaper, it would be completely distorted, and a cupcake, for example, would look pretty weird. So I hope you liked this video. If you're interested in other Pixelmator tutorials, I already did some. And if you don't want to miss out any future tutorials or other videos on my channel, then please click the subscribe button above the picture, and have a nice day.